Yeah, obviously we'll see how they pull up in the morning, but Mac went off with a HIA and then came back on, felt his calf straight away, so we got him off. James Ryan has a bit of a knock on his wrist that we need to assess more, so we'll see how he is. The James Lowe got a bang in the eye, and his eye shut and couldn't really see much, but he was his vision was coming back towards the end of the game, which is good. So, and then a few more bangs and bruises that we'll need to assess tomorrow.
Right now?
No. I think New Zealand a fantastic side, and for little old Ireland to be talked about in the same bracket as the All Blacks shows that how far we've come as a rugby playing nation. But the respect that we've got for New Zealand is through the roof. The form that they've got at this moment in time is top draw, and like Johnny said before, I'm sure that they will be relishing this fixture to try and put a few things right. So it's tough. It's as tough as it gets. I mean, 2 weeks ago it was a tough game, and this one was knockout type rugby. So it gets a little bit tougher. It gets a whole lot tougher next week against the All Blacks, and hopefully they'll need to be at their best to beat us as well.
Next week.
Because I don't think, and neither do the team think that we've played our best rugby yet. We know where we want to go and what we're trying to achieve. Will we ever get there? I don't know, but it's days like next week that's coming where we need to find out a little bit more about ourselves, and these lads are certainly willing to do that. Look, I mean, first things first, we'll enjoy tonight because it was a big week for us. We know it was a big game against Scotland. Scotland are a fantastic side, and we paid them the respect that they deserve, and that's why we came out with a performance like we did in the first half. So we'll enjoy tonight. The wives and girlfriends and families are over, and we'll make sure that we enjoy that. We'll recover properly, and we'll treat this week. I'm sure once we recover properly with a spring in our step, because if you can't get excited about what's coming, this is proper living now. This is exactly where you want to be, and these boys have been waiting for opportunities, big games to show what they've learned for a while now, and it doesn't get any bigger than next week, so we'll relish that.
Okay, final.
Yeah, very happy. Sometimes when in the back of your mind, you've got different permutations with if you get 1 point, if you get two, if you're losing by all these different things, and we just needed to narrow the focus and say we're here to win the game and put in a performance to do that. So very happy with the lads, and we're exactly where we want to be now in terms of we won the pool, and now we're into the quarter-final, and we always knew most likely play France or New Zealand. There's no easy option there, and now we've got New Zealand, so it'll be a very tough game. And I see that they were talking about revenge already and stuff like that, so it'll be a game they want, and we need to be ready for it. I think we went to New Zealand, and Andy told us he put us under the most pressure that he could find, to go on a 3-test tour, but also do the midweek games. It was to test us and to make us learn, and we learned so many lessons on that tour to take with us for the Six Nations, to win a Grand Slam, and then it's to put us in this situation again, to have to play them again. They've already said, it's one that they want, and you know, when they're hurting and they want to prove it right, that's the biggest challenge in rugby, to try and beat them when they're in that frame of mind. So, you know, two teams will both be under pressure for different reasons, and it'll be who copes with that the best and who can put their game out there on the biggest day when the pressure is on.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Andy.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Cheers.
The
Thank
mix
you.
zone will open in about 5 minutes. Thank you.